It's a bedroom makeover part 2. It's about to get spicy. This is my home, I'm making it cute. It's not that cute yet, but I'm making it cute, yeah. Hi bad boys, welcome back to part 2 of my bedroom makeover. If you're new, my fiance and I live in this 1908 Victorian home in Washington, D.C., and we have been transforming rooms one at a time. But the one room that has remained untouched and ugly as all get out is our bedroom, and I am so sick of it. I'm sick of seeing something ugly in the morning and all day long, and I've just been avoiding this room. So in part 1 of this makeover, my brother was forced to come build this wardrobe with me. Before, where there was nothing, now there is storage, beauty, etc. We did an 𝗙𝗓𝗡𝗧 hack, so they say, where we got this 𝗙𝗓𝗡𝗧 wardrobe, which is fully customizable on the inside. Oop, you don't get a peek yet. Built it up on this platform and then covered the surrounding areas with MDF to build it into the wall. It's obviously very ugly right now, so in today's video, we are going to be making it beautiful. We are going to be adding trim, caulking, finishing, painting it, and adding handles and hardware. And I will say, the handles, the hardware that I'm going to add onto this 𝗙𝗓𝗡𝗧 unit are ones that I haven't seen anyone do. I haven't seen anybody do this. Innovation. And because I know you're all a bunch of nosy perverts, I'm going to be giving you a tour, a closet tour of what's in my closet. We're not doing that quite yet, though. You got to wait for the good stuff. This room is such a nasty gray beige mess. I can't get over it, and I can't forgive myself. But I'm really excited to be making progress on this makeover. And if everything goes according to my evil plan, by the end of this video, this whole thing is going to be covered in color. Go team! So this is where we landed in the last video. I got all of the wardrobe inserts in here. This is Justin's section. He has not moved his stuff in yet. One thing that I didn't know how I'd feel, but I'm feeling good, is having the glass front drawer. IKEA has like a million different types of drawers you can choose from, and I kind of thought I would want the one that's covered, you can't see in, it's more like aesthetically pleasing and uniform, blah, blah, blah. But they were sold out of those, and these ones with the glass front were in stock, so I was just like, F it, I don't care that much, I need to get going. And I ordered these instead. But these are so ADHD friendly. I'm not gonna say who's ADHD here, but this is so ADHD friendly. I really like being able to see what's in there. I think for the viewers, it's like, oh, it's a little less aesthetically pleasing, but you know what? There are doors on the front, and the doors hide the mess. And if I'm not allowed to have a mess inside the doors, then where am I allowed to have the mess? So I think I had to realize, like, I think we all get tempted sometimes, but just like complete and utter aesthetic cuteness all the time, but then where are you allowed to live? So I'm actually really happy with this setup of having the glass front drawers. I saw some people online being like, oh, it's messy, I wish you could cover it. For me, the functionality is more important. That's a personal preference, but don't even peek at that. I'm gonna give you a whole tour of that. You'll also notice that there's like kind of a mess on some of these door fronts. That has to do with a secret. I'm gonna talk about that later. Just, it's a secret right now. The end. Is that interesting? All right, first thing we gotta do, basically, is spackle and caulk all these little seams so that this wardrobe starts to feel built into the wall. Roll the time lapse.
Maybe they don't wanna date me. Maybe they don't will hate me. Maybe it's vibes, maybe it's time, maybe it's something lately. Maybe you don't understand me. You don't know how to take me. Maybe it's real, yeah, it's not so crazy.
Okay, I did my first coat of spackle. I'm gonna need to let that dry, maybe do another layer, sand it, blah, blah, blah. Something just like fun and youthful I did was that I forgot to buy a new pack of spackle. So this is kind of old. I think that's just like fun of me. I think that that's fun that I didn't do that. I hope the spackle is still okay. Fingers crossed, we're moving on. Next up, I think I can start cutting up baseboard that's gonna go up on here. And that baseboard, I would like to match this baseboard as much as possible so that it'll all just blend in. That's the theory. I've never installed baseboard before, so we pray. All right, we're going in with baseboard, which I didn't cut that well, but I forgive myself. We're gonna hit it first with some liquid nails to hold the baseboard in place, and then you're gonna spank it with some nails to make sure it stays in place. As with everything I do on this channel, I'm not a professional. Ow, I don't know what I'm doing. So proceed with caution. And from all the builders out there, constructive commentary is welcome. Just say it nicely, okay? Just say it nice style. Think of me as a real person. I really don't know how many nails you need, so I'm just following my heart and doing a sprinkling. But the glue is what's gonna make it really stay there, and the nails are just to keep it smashed until the glue dries. Or so I've heard. So to the neurotic viewers in my audience, yes, I see you guys, you'll notice that the wardrobe is not exactly centered. There's more MDF on the left side than there is on the right. And while I know that's gonna make it hard for some of us to sleep at night, there is actually an important reason for this, which is you have to leave enough room to open the closet doors before they bang up against the wall, especially if your wardrobe unit has pull-out drawers. If your external doors don't open all the way, you won't be able to pull your drawers out. So a big call out on that if you're gonna build your own IKEA wardrobe like this, because if you miss that, you're gonna be very, very sad at the end of your project. I did it. I would not say I did a perfect job, but a perfect job is not my goal. My goal is if you came home to a child and a child had done this, would you be impressed? If the village idiot had done it, would you be impressed? And I'd say yes, I'd be blown away. But thankfully, we don't have to do a perfect job because it's time to caulk. And caulking is the idiot's eraser? I don't know.
Whole time, I be getting so lit. Whole time, everybody want it. No sun, ever tell me can't fit. Can nobody ever tell me no, no. When I walk in, they talking. Who's that girl walking with that body T? She the type that I wanna be. Everybody wanna be like me. Blonde hair, snatched waist, wanna be like me. Top tier model face, wanna be like me. Ooh la 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 la, your fantasy. Ooh la 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 la, la la la.
100% just like forgot to cover this. I'm not sure what to do, so I'm just gonna make it up.
Wanna be like, wanna be like, wanna be like me. Ooh la 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 la, your fantasy. Like, ooh la la la. Wanna be like.
Justin said, give me a measuring tape. What are you doing?
Buying a ladder that actually has a step here, because this one flexes when Caroline stands on it, and as it gets older, it's gonna break eventually.
It's pretty f***ed up.
Yeah, very controlling.
So you're saying you don't want me to die?
Huh.
Huh.
Makes me think.
Wow, really makes you wonder. Hey, we're gonna fill some nail holes. Okay, I'm gonna do a little time lapse. I hope this is cool. I don't know, maybe it's not. myself in the head with a caulk gun. Ow! Ouch. Can I just say, I have spent the last several days just caulking to my heart's content. At the risk of sounding like a 12-year-old boy, let me just say, caulking is the most gratifying activity on earth. I think I'm not even kidding, I think I am probably happiest when I am caulking, whatever. It's the ideal activity. I'm alone, no one's talking to me, I don't have to talk. It's a repetitive physical action that gives immediate gratification, immediately aesthetic improvement. I can zone out, talk to myself in my head. It's not overly complicated. I can be actually completely gone from my body and mind. You know, sometimes I feel like in like interviews and stuff, they're like, when are you happiest? When do you feel most beautiful? When do you feel most alive? When I'm caulking. Oh my God, that's my ideal state. If you're having a hard time and you can't afford like to give yourself the gift of a massage right now, or maybe the gift of like a counseling appointment, get yourself a caulk gun. I'm just caulking myself to high heaven. Okay, this was the best time I've ever had. I'm like looking for more things to caulk, but I think it's done. And now we're getting on to the good stuff. Now we're getting on to the good stuff. Now you might notice that this wardrobe behind me is a very ugly color, and it shan't be staying that color. We are going to paint, and we are painting a color that Justin requested that was kind of a challenge for me. It is not a color I wanted to paint this wardrobe or this room, but Justin shares very few opinions. It's not like he wasn't holding a gun to my head. He was like, oh, I'd kind of like this color. But if you don't want to do it, that's okay. But I just wanted to find a way to make it work for him because this is also his bedroom. And he doesn't submit a lot of decor requests in the home. And I was like, I know there's a way I can make myself get excited about this color. But we don't know, maybe we'll hate it. Most likely people in the comments will hate it. That's usually what happens. But first, we need to prime. My fans and my enemies will notice that I am putting down paper to paint, which I don't usually do. Not because I'm a good painter, but I just don't, I don't know. It seems harder to put paper down in tape than it does to just like spend hours afterwards frantically cleaning up the spots. Like that's how I prefer to live my life. But here, the cracks between the floorboards are so deep and so wide. If paint spills in there, I'm not gonna get it out. So you're welcome, floor. Okay, I think I'm procrastinating now. I think I'm scared. I'm scared to start. I'm scared to start. I'm scared. Here we go. So it's pretty inevitable that your partner or your roommate or someone you're living with makes a design request at some point that you are not jazzed about. And that can be so flummoxing if you have a design vision in your head that you are so excited about, and then they come in and they're like, what about this? And you're like, that's dumb. No, absolutely not. But it actually doesn't mean you have to end up in a fight, and it doesn't mean you have to end up with a room you hate. There is a third option, and I do want to make a whole video talking about this topic, but for right now, we'll just chat a little. I think the first thing you got to do is like take a beat and slow down. And before saying yes or no, I like to ask myself, they've made this design request. Is that design request a deal breaker for me? Is it an absolute no? Like if Justin came in and asked to paint this room aqua, that's a deal breaker. I would say I cannot survive an aqua bedroom. Let's go back to the drawing board. Maybe there's another color you're excited about that I can also get excited about. But sometimes the request is not a deal breaker. Sometimes it just doesn't align with the vision I'd already gotten attached to in my head. So Justin might have come in and requested that we leave the walls white. And I'm not like religiously opposed to white walls, but maybe it just didn't align with this really colorful, really vibrant vision I'd already decided we were doing. So first you gotta differentiate, is this an actual deal breaker? Will I hate this 100% of the time? Or am I just not envisioning a design vision that makes me excited about this yet? And maybe we can pause and look at some inspo to see, is there a way people do this thing that I could get excited about? What gets hard is when you've really attached to a specific vision, it's hard to take those steps back. But when you're working in a partnership or you don't want to have a fight with your roommate, it's really nice if you can pause and then just take that time to be like, okay, is there a way I could be genuinely excited about this paint color? There probably is, but it's gonna take a little bit of work to find it, and that might be worth it for you to do. I'll talk later in the video about like the actual way I go about doing that.
At the moment, this looks hideous, I'll say that. Before I reveal the paint color, I'm gonna treat us all to a wardrobe tour. Welcome to my closet. I've had the wardrobe set up like this for about a week or two. I'm sure I'll continue adjusting things, but so far I'm loving it. Justin actually gave me the feedback just yesterday that he was like, wow, this wardrobe is actually way better than I even thought it would be. And he said I did a really good job. Really good job! Feedback from the fiance. Here we go. By the way, I did not clean or tidy or organize or hide, sanitize anything in here. So we'll see what I find before showing this to y'all. On the very top for now, I have all my sheets. This is pillowcases, fitted sheets, and then like comforter covers and stuff. And then up there I have quilts. I love my quilts. I wanna say I only have to go up there like once a week, but I actually don't change my bed sheets that often. I don't. Sorry, I would say I go up there like once every 2 to 3 weeks. I don't know if that's so bad. Is that gross? I don't know. It takes me so long to do the laundry. I'm sorry if that's gross, that's what it is. So right below the bedding, we have all my sweaters here. And then down here, this is like my favorite part. I got one of these pull-out drawers with little inserts. They're felt inserts that hold jewelry. Hello? Everyday earrings and rings go up here. I took my ring off because I was painting. Bracelets and watches. I'm like kind of like religiously opposed to bracelets just because they're always dangling. They're always in the way. It's like getting caught on stuff. I don't really understand bracelets, I think. I have a few of them. This is a nice one that one of my friends gave me. Bigger necklaces, and then I have everyday necklaces over here, all spread out so I can see them. We get kookier as we go over here. Here are all my festive earrings. I'll say I'm very proud of my collection of gaudy earrings. I'm like slowly collecting these, and they're actually so fun, and I feel like it's me just transitioning towards my final form, which is Miss Frizzle. We got chunkier necklaces, things that are dressier that I don't wear every day. Cute, but that, look at that. We can shake it, we can really shake it, and it stays put. Then in here, oh my God, my intimates. I have everyday bras here, fancy bras, specialty bras. Here are my, it doesn't matter, it's not your business. Okay, this is period underwear. I am obsessed with period underwear. Ever since I started wearing period underwear for my period, I have not worn a pad or tampon since, except maybe to go in the pool. It's so much better than wearing a pad. A pad feels more like a diaper than period underwear. If this grosses you out, grow up, because all human women have to deal with this. I like talking about it because I think more women need to try period underwear. It's so good. I feel like you don't have to think about it. It feels way more sanitary. I'm so much more comfortable. I feel like my period is less a part of my life Anyway, big endorsement, big endorsement. Sponsor me. And then all my undies right here, hashtag skims. This is my shirt drawer. These are all the shirts I have. I feel like it's not that many, but it also is more than I ever wear. I don't know, shirts are hard. I feel like I don't really understand that much what shirts are, or which ones to buy or how to use them. This is mostly holding sweatshirts. They could theoretically go up there with my sweaters, but I kind of ran out of shelf space and I had an extra drawer down here. Pretty straightforward. See if you can keep up. And then down here, I have pants. These are all of my pants. I actually think this is crazy. I own 4 pairs of pants and I pretty much just wear the jeans. Like, I don't know, I have a hard time finding pants that I like the fit of. Pear-shaped girls, drop your suggestions for your favorite jeans, pants, whatever. I need assistance. And then we've got pajamas. Cute, cute, cute. This is just a box that was really pretty and I didn't want to throw it away. So that is my box problem. The very bottom drawer is like a wire drawer, not this kind, because the IKEA pack setup cannot put one of these drawers over here. If you want a drawer on the bottom, you have to do the wire drawer. This does not bother me. I know there's some people watching who will bother. And then this is all like my millions of socks, because I'm a foot sweater. So I go through like 3 pairs of socks a day. Workout stuff. Cute, cute, cute. Yeah, and then this one's totally empty. One thing that clutters our bedroom a lot, laundry bags. I don't know why, like, I'm just bad at doing laundry, so the bag's always overflowing. Justin has 1 trillion clothes, so his bag's always overflowing. And I was thinking it would be kind of cool to, like, make this your laundry chute. You know what I mean? Like, you could just go in here. And then you could put, like, whites in there, darks in there. I don't know. Maybe I'll make this our laundry, like, dirty laundry thing. Do you know what I mean? You guys know about laundry? That's a wardrobe tour. Leave me your IKEA wardrobe advice. I think this is a really cool idea to use that for dirty laundry. That's what I'm going to say. I think that's a good idea. And now it's time to paint. Pew!
Yeah. Look.
Okay, it's time for a paint reveal. I removed the swatch from the top of the can so you can't see. You have to wait 5 more seconds, okay? As I said, I asked Justin's opinion about like what color he wanted the bedroom because I felt like there's just so many directions to go in. I wanted some help narrowing it down. And then he said a color that I was like, no, not that. That's wrong. And I felt so stumped by this color, but he never really voiced his opinions, and this is also his bedroom, and I just felt like I want to rise to the challenge and find a way to make myself excited about this color. So that is like the big challenge I'm giving myself for this whole bedroom. Now let's do a little reveal. Okay, before I open it, make a guess at what color you think it is. Make a guess. Say your guess out loud so we know you're not cheating. It's yellow. Now here's the thing. The reason yellow stumped me is because I was really picturing like kind of a really like calm vibe for the bedroom. Really simple and really minimal. And I was thinking some like grayed out colors and like low saturation, just like very calm. And then he said yellow. When I was looking at like yellows, I was not feeling excited about the room at all. I did not know how to get excited about it, but I know that yellow is not actually a color I hate. So I know that there is a way that I can get genuinely excited about having a yellow bedroom if I can figure out the puzzle of the correct design elements to pair with it. Maybe that's accent colors, maybe that's other materials, maybe that's how I use the yellow, whatever. And ultimately, I did come up with a design plan around this yellow bedroom idea that I really, really like, and I'm very excited to reveal it to you guys over the next couple videos. What I ended up doing that actually worked for me was first partly browsing different yellow colored rooms, like on Pinterest, to be able to determine, okay, I hate yellow when it's done that way, I like yellow when it's done this way. I hate yellow when it's done this way, I like it when it's done that way. And one thing I realized and was able to pinpoint is that I like a yellow that starts going a little more towards orange than towards green. Obviously, this is very light. It's like a creamy yellow, but it has like a little bit of orange in it. The other thing I did that I think is really helpful is rather than just looking at room inspo, I looked at color palette inspo. I would look for color palettes that included a pale yellow and see different color combinations that people pair with it, because you can take a single color and pair it with an accent color that makes you hate it more, or you can take that same color and pair it with an accent color that makes you love it more. It is all really about like what you pair it with. So actually what I found the most helpful was not just looking at yellow rooms, but looking at color palettes that involved yellow and then being like, oh, this one speaks to me. This one is fun. And then taking that color palette and looking at my space again and being like, how could that play out here? So if you're stumped by like a paint color request from your roommate or your partner, I would say you might find more inspiration thinking about the whole color palette. What are colors you can pair with that color to make you like it more? Let's paint. That is so freaking pretty. Oh my gosh.
Let me give you a private show. No, we gotta go, babe. Take off them clothes, fresh out the shower. Watching you get dressed to the turn me on it. You gave me that look.
I know I'm interrupting a painting montage, but the new ladder that Justin ordered me by force is here. My new ladder. He found me one that goes just as high as my old ladder, but you're actually supposed to stand on the top shelf. I don't have to dive for painting anymore. Oh my God, look at that. Wow, Justin really wants me to live. That's so embarrassing.
Get that action. I know you like it passionate. You know it's something about that blush.
Associated with the Ripper's crimes, as Michael Dibdin suggests in the last Sherlock Holmes mystery or whatever it's called.
Been watching you get ready. Wait, turn me on.
Hoy hoity hoy, hello. I have finished painting this area. I'm not gonna do the full paint reveal yet because we got something delicious to do first. But this is painted this very creamy Wyndham cream, buttery, soft, buttery baby yellow color. That wall over there is still white. So I really just painted the wardrobe. I am gonna be painting the whole room, but we don't have time to do that all today. I like the creamy yellow. I like it way more with the beautiful blue trim, which carries on into the hallway, but we are not done yet because I would like to like this color combo even more. And our color palette isn't finished yet because we only have 2 colors up there, okay? Enter the rug. Yeah. This is what we call the clincher, baby. I'm so excited. So the rug you see on the ground, this one is just one I had in my old apartment and I do really like it, but it is wrong for this space. We need some more color in here. I really want to bring in a warm tone. We got kind of cool. I want to bring in something warm. So let's see what we got. Revival rugs, obviously, Revival rugs. Who else? If you're shopping for rugs, I don't know where else you would go. Oh yeah, come on. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, good Lord. Hold on. Yes. This is the underside. This isn't even the good side yet. Come the heck on. Oh my Lord. Do you see that thick? Do you see that thick? Can you see it? Oh, talk about squishing some toes in. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get my toes in this later on. Squish, squish, squish. So if you recall, Justin's one single request for this entire room makeover was a really thick, comfy rug. He wants thick triple C. That is his one request. And behold, the thickest rug you have ever felt. Now I'm gonna set up the extra plush rug pad and the extra plush rug. Please notice what happens to the yellow and blue tones when we add this beautiful warm rug to it. Just step over here lengthwise. Whoa, you're strong. Whoa. I love you. You need a soft rug.
Okay. This is a baby.
Nice. I like this. Girl.
You did a good job.
Oh, I love you. Thank you. Thanks, sweetie. Love your booty.
Look! Look at this rug. Look at this rug. I am so pleased with this rug. I love how it pairs with the other colors in here. Like, this is my color palette. I'm so happy. This rug, again, is from the brand Revival. I found Revival rugs because they actually have the best virtual visualizer tool for visualizing a rug in your room. Even if you just want to visualize colors and stuff, even if you're not looking to buy a rug right now, just like you should use the visualizer tool. But if you do need a rug, they have the comfiest ones. There's probably no bigger pet peeve to me than these stupid rugs sold online sometimes that are like the colors are misrepresented, and then you get it in person and the colors aren't rich, the colors aren't deep, it's flat, it's not comfy. It's basically like laying a cheap blanket on your floor and you're like, awesome, I'm so glad I paid money for that. Anyway, Revival rugs is the only way I go. They're sponsoring this video. God bless. Yeah, when I knew I wanted a thick, comfy rug, there's nowhere else I would go. I recommend Revival rugs to everyone. I love them. I'm so obsessed I could marry them. You know? Look at this. Oh, you can see it from there. I love doing that. That's nice. So this is a washable rug. It is a wool rug. It is the thickest rug. And this rug comes in customizable sizes. Revival has a whole section where you can get custom cut rugs. It's kind of a weird shape in this room, and I needed not an 8x10, but an 8x11 in order to get as much coverage down here as possible. And so I can order a custom size with Revival. So this is a custom length, but it still doesn't break the bank. They're so good. They're so good. What else do you want me to say? If you're looking for plush rugs in beautiful, bold colors that won't break the bank, but actually last, I only ever recommend Revival. And you can get 20% off your order by using the link below. Oh my gosh. Night has fallen. Night is upon us. So I'm filming with like nightlight. So don't judge me on the color yet, but I will say it's looking adorable in here. Now, before I do the final wardrobe reveal, we've got to put some jewelry on this bad boy. Do I have my mic on? Cool. Sometimes I'm just talking for the longest time and there's no audio. Cool. So let me talk you through some very beautiful hardware options I considered. First, to back it up a little bit, something that a lot of people do with the IKEA wardrobe pack, and that I think is great to do, is you can add molding pieces to the front. You can add like little trim details. You can make it shaker style. You can do all sorts of things to the doors to spruce it up. And I like a lot of those. But also in this space, there is so much like ornateness in this home that I just felt really excited about doing a really plain, minimal kind of door and just really having it melt into the rest of the wall. I also love the combination of like something more modern with something more historic. So for now, I'm really liking keeping the doors plain, but who knows, maybe I'll want to update that later. Keeping them plain actually almost feels more like a kind of primitive cabinetry look, which I really like. Maybe here are some examples. And so thinking of that, I was like, okay, what hardware feels fun? First, I thought I would do this guy. I really like the latch. I think it's just called like a cupboard latch. It feels like fun and cute and old to me, and I feel like it's like the kind of cupboard hardware you would find if you went to stay at an Airbnb that's like an old Dutch barn turned into a hotel. Like they would have those latches on it. I really, really love those. I think you might want to test it out. Could be annoying to open and close. We'll see. I also considered these. Hot. Cute. I also considered these, which is called like a drop pull or like a drop ball. I think that is very fun. But then ultimately, I don't know why I'm feeling very sensual talking about hardware. I can't help but dance. Ultimately, I landed on something radical. Now look at these bad boys. This is a solid walnut. This is like turned wood. It is approximately the size, like 2/3 of my face. It is giant. This is 4 inches wide.
I got these custom made by an Etsy seller who does beautiful, they make ones even larger than this. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. It's so lame to be an influencer and say I'm obsessed, but sometimes that's what I am. Sometimes I'm just a dumb, basic bitch who's obsessed. And today I am that bitch. So what we could do, we could hit them with one of these. Cute, giant. Could hit them with one of these. I think that would be cool, but instead we're gonna do something even more fab. And I wanna smack them in the middle of the door. Boom, boom, boom. I really like that because it's a little unique. I haven't seen that done with some of these IKEA built-in hack wardrobes, and I feel like it's gonna make it look more custom and not IKEA. And I also love that it solves the problem of the fact that the wardrobes aren't symmetrical. There's two here, there's two here, and there's one here. So the hardware, if we were doing two on each door, would be this, this, and then one, which is not horrible. But if we just hit them with a boom, hit them with a boom, hit them with a douche, I don't know. I'm pretty freaking excited. So my one concern with that is that putting a handle on the center of a door makes it a little harder to open, a little bit. And I wanted to make sure it wasn't gonna be so hard to open that it would annoy me and be non-functional and make me angry every time I open the door. So that is why I tested it out before I ordered these. I just took like random things that I found around the house. I think this literally holds up toilet paper. And I taped them to the center here and just lived like that for like a week, being like, okay, is it annoying to open the door that way? The good news is that these doors are so like light, they're pretty thin doors, that it's not very hard to open them. But I think if you had a very heavy door, doing a center doorknob wouldn't be a good idea. I think it's gonna be cute as freak. Now I just have to actually measure to put them up correctly. Where do they go? I could do a couple things. I could put them symmetrically in the middle of the door. I could put them kind of low. Come on, it's gonna be so cool. All right, I gotta do some like major math and measuring and drilling. Please pray. Okay, before we do the full reveal in the daylight, in the daytime, I need to show Justin. Justin, there's handles on here. Yeah, oh cool, come look at them. You ready for a reveal?
Aw, it looks really nice.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it. I think it turned out great.
I think it turned out great
Yeah.
too, come on.
That's really cool.
I'm glad you like it. All right, well, back to whatever you're doing. He gave better on camera reactions earlier, but I wasn't filming, so. Tell them all the compliments that you
Should've
told
been
me.
there.
No, tell them all the compliments you said. You're not on screen. Perform our relationship to the camera. I'm freaking out. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
Okay. I think you just said that the wardrobe turned out really great and it was better than you even expected and you really loved it.
You're so cute.
That's what you said!
It was.
Oh, God. Oh.
Give me a hug.
No. You give me a reveal reaction and I'll give you a
I
hug.
know I was going to be on camera. You should give me a heads up.
You're always on camera. Now get out of here. You're in trouble. Go sit in your corner. God, you're not allowed to talk to me until we're on camera because I'm losing all the good reactions. Anyway, he loved it and you'll have to take... He loved it and you'll have to take my word for it. There's a couple final accessories that I want to zhuzh up this wardrobe. I wanted a little mirror right here so that when I, put on earrings or something, I can see, are they dangling to the right height? Are they the right color? Do these make my nose pop or whatever? And I found just like a little peel and stick mirror that could go right here. It was perfect. I'm obsessed with being able to like look in the mirror while I try on different jewelry. I'm trying to learn about jewelry and stuff, And then I wanted to install one over on Justin's as well. He was busy cooking dinner, so I had to just like guess how tall he was. That was my mathematical way of measuring if it was tall enough. Then I also got one of these just fancy hangers because I've noticed these baseball caps that Justin and I both collect. They're always scattered everywhere and I was tired of it. So that's a little personal touch that will like very much help our organization. Little things like that go a long way, y'all.
I made you, dude.
You're matching the wardrobe, dude.
Yeah, come on.
Let's look out the window. Baby, you wanna look out there? Justin and I have been living in the room for a couple weeks since it's been painted, and it's insane how much better I feel with some color in here. It feels cozy, it feels like my bedroom, and it's like amazing to realize how easy it is to get used to like an uninspiring space. You just kind of get used to it, and it's not the greatest loss in the world, but it is funny to just see like once, yeah, you put the color and the texture and the personality in there, you're like, oh, I could really be liking my time in this room a lot more. Why wasn't I doing this? Yeah, even me who decorates all the time, I was just kind of like, whatever, that's that room I hate being in, that's fine. It feels really great in here. And yeah, I'm really proud of this wardrobe. I'm really proud of how it came out. We're loving it. No notes to me. I have not sent photos or videos to my landlord yet. My landlords will love it. They're like the nicest couple. I really think they're gonna love it. I'm really excited to send it to them. Maybe by the next video. I think in the next video of this series, I'll have the update from them, but I think they're gonna be really happy. They better be, it's done now. Unfortunately for me, there is one other like major DIY that I'm planning for this room, but fortunately for you, it's gonna be really cute. There's a lot more to do in here still. I haven't even finished painting the place, but I have the momentum now because it's looking freaking good. I'll tell you something cute. This dresser over here is completely empty now. We don't need it. So that's gonna be going maybe to the guest room, could go downstairs, and something fun is going in its place. What are we gonna do with the window nook, I wonder? I wonder. Stay tuned.
Something divine, oh yeah. Something, okay, something divine. Maybe it's fine, maybe it's something divine, oh yeah. Yeah. Maybe it's fine, maybe it's something divine. Something divine. Maybe it's fine, maybe it's something divine, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe it's fine, maybe it's something divine. Something divine.
Scootsy toots. Gotta get out of here.